by the time your performance page is loaded, your tranny's already overheated. What's going on, guys, and welcome to today's video. And today we are in the Sahara Desert. We had the vehicles transported here. We are definitely not in Little Sahara State Park in Oklahoma. And we're gonna play in the sand dunes for the first time ever. We've got the TRX, and then Jesse has his Jeep Grand Cherokee. You guys have seen that thing on the channel. And yeah, we have no idea what we're doing in the sand, so we're gonna air the tires down a little bit. I'm gonna throw the cameras on the truck. We're gonna take a kind of initial lap in the TRX and see how poorly this goes. Again, we're off-road guys. We do trails and rocks. We have never played on the sand, so we'll see how quickly we get stuck, or I don't know. We'll see what happens. So I think I had more momentum maybe that time. I don't know. God, it's
feel any better.
I don't know. It's pretty rough, but maybe it doesn't shift. What's it doing?
Oh yeah, you got a manual one?
Well, I don't think I did. Put it back to drive. I guess you can go anywhere. God, I think the truck feels better. Oh, but is this like a 10-foot dune we're gonna drive off the backside of, or no? Kinda. I'm scared to go too slow. Yeah, the truck, honestly, this feels more confidence inspiring than it did the first time. But again, oh gosh, there's just, again, but is this a sheer drop? Oh my God. It was not a sheer drop, but it wasn't.
I don't think it's ever going to be sheer.
I guess.
Sand doesn't make a cliff. But...
Famous last words from Jesse. Oh boy. I like more structure to my off-roading, like a trail that we're driving down versus just willy-nilly into the wilderness.
Open world.
And is that rocks? Oh shit. I didn't know that was a wall. Oh boy. So that's pretty sheer thing up there.
Yeah. Crazy place.
What if we, and this is natural?
Yeah, we're 40 miles from the Kansas border. But yeah, it's natural.
Can we nose over that dune, or would we just high center?
Oh, this is going to be the same way.
Oh, she's sliding. Oh God, those are tall boys there.
Yeah.
I'm just terrified some kid's going to come flying over in a four-wheeler. God, I feel like we're up high.
Yeah.
Okay, here looks like a nice pass-through, correct? Compared to what we were looking at. Maybe? Oh boy. Oh yeah, it drives up this a lot better than...
That's the entrance.
Yeah, that entrance must have been, I don't know, weird. Oh boy. We're committing to a trail here. Oh my God. Sand doesn't turn as smooth as other things. Here's some... Hopefully I don't get seasick. I don't like that pole sticking out. Oh boy. I don't know, it seems like you gotta keep wheels speed up. Okay, we're gonna go up that thing because the backside didn't look that aggressive. Oh, it's rough. Just carry some moderate speed. That looks like we're gonna fly off the cliff. Eee. that wasn't bad. Oh, it's rough.
Like tranny temps aren't recorded or anything.
By the time your performance page is loaded, your tranny's already overheated. Is that our little cut? That's kind of cool. Ooh, I got sand in my teeth. Crunchy. And that's how you get stuck. But surely reverse always works. Just out in the desert. Feel like we're in, I don't know where. Nowhere I've been. Oh boy. Oh, that was pretty steep. I think it rubbed underneath. You just can't tell. Here's people going around this little bowl thing. Oh, it's slippy. There's a random tree over there.
Yeah, dead, you know. I mean, I'm sure it was a, you know, big noble tree and then dunes just covered it. And...
smothered.
Yeah. Oh my god. But, yeah, don't, like, roll it.
Over the mountain.
Yeah.
Oh shit, sorry. Sorry guys. Well guys, I unfortunately cut the camera, but first time sand dune goers out there, and yeah, we ended up kind of nosing over a dune and of course getting high centered. There was nobody around. Jesse and I were trying to dig, you know, under the truck to get it to be able to move a little bit more. I think I've got a couple of pictures here that we got at least taken while the truck was stuck. Luckily, we had a razor come pulling up, threw the strap on it. He pulled us right off. It was no big deal. But for a while there, we were digging in the sand and we're pretty covered in sand from head to tail. Talking with that razor guy, he did say it is extremely soft due to the high winds out here. He lives like 40 minutes away or 40 miles or something. He said it is extremely soft compared to normal, so that maybe kind of makes me feel a little bit better, because just pulling in, driving around, it just feels so labored, so heavy, lugging itself around. So that, again, makes me feel a little bit better that it's supposedly outrageously soft. We're kind of here standing in the, you know, kind of staging area right where people pull in, and watched multiple four-wheelers with paddle tires literally getting stuck just trying to pull into the off-road area. So kind of makes me feel better that it is different, bad, not good conditions out here. But honestly, drivetrain wise, the truck felt good. Power, engine coolant, transmission temps, all of those seem to stay fine. We're gonna go take Jesse's Jeep out for a little bit. After taking the truck out there, Jesse's kind of was unsure if he wanted to, but we're at least gonna go get the Jeep on the sand, take a picture of it so he can say his Jeep has been out to the sand dunes. I think we're gonna go take the truck back out and at least kind of get some outside shots for you guys of it kind of carving some dunes. I don't know, I didn't know what to expect, but it is an interesting experience. So I don't know, we're gonna go take the Jeep out and then do some carving, and we'll probably get home a lot earlier than I had planned, but I don't know, truck's doing its thing. There is literally sand from head to tail, inside and out, so it will be a outrageous cleaning event, but I don't know, that's what it's for. It did good, except for when I was dumb and nosed over a dune and had it high centered right about there in the middle. Well guys, we are now out in Jesse's Grand Cherokee, and we were honestly kind of nervous about how it would kind of go through, but we've got it down in 4 low, just in drive, and honestly, it doesn't care a single bit. Yes, he says it feels a little more labored, obviously, than driving on our normal trails, but it, yeah, it's just cutting through with no problem. We did air down tires. What'd you air down to, Jesse? 17 PSI, but yeah, I mean, it's driving through this stuff, and you know, the camera never really conveys steepness. It looks like just a dirt path, but this is a pretty decent little incline, and then it does get even steeper here at the end. But again, the thing doesn't really seem to care.
Oh,
you're good, you're good. Keep throttle, you're good, good, good.
Hey, we made
It just ripped right up it. Yeah, guys, it got pretty steep there at the end. You could definitely, all 4 tires spinning, Verilog working, and it just powered its way up. It's almost like it weighs thousands of pounds less than the TRX. But for a couple of Kansas off-road wheelers that go to, you know, Disney and Tuttle Creek and all of our normal places, this is a pretty ridiculous sight out here on the sand dunes. We've got buggies and razors and everything out ripping around. A little mini trophy truck right there. And a 2004 Jeep Grand Cherokee Overland, of course. That it is bred for the sand. Well, guys, like I was saying, the Jeep has done stupidly well. Jesse's running the thing in 4 low, and it's just absolutely cutting wherever it needs to go. We've only had to back up 1 time trying to go up a really relatively steep dune, and if we probably would have carried more speed, it would have just done it. The mud terrain's aired down. It just is doing Jeep things out on the sand. Now, almost every single side-by-side we go by, because that's about 100% of what's out there, is pointing at a silver, you know, soccer mom Jeep that looks like it's lost trying to get to soccer practice or the local grocery store, because, you know, we're following the GPS trying to get to the local Piggly Wiggly, you know, grocery store. So it's kind of funny seeing all the reactions out here, but it's out here cutting up in the sand and it's doing really well. Well, guys, I think that's gonna be a day for us. A relatively short day, but we didn't really know what to expect out here. We're used to our Jeep trails that we can crawl literally all day on. And yeah, there was trails, but you know, they were kind of just sand trails through all that shrubbery stuff. But no, I don't know, we had fun. We broke out the RC cars. I'm really glad we brought those. That was a absolute blast out here. I'll try to throw a little footage, if I didn't already, of us kind of ripping around with the RC cars. Just a big, huge sandbox for them. I'm sure we'll be paying for that later with the cleanup. And that kind of brings up the truck cleanup. Now, it was already relatively dirty on the outside, but inside is a lot of sand. There is going to be a massive cleanup on this thing to try to get it cleaned up. Damage report, what did we do out here today? We did push on the front bumper skid plate. Now, almost every single person that I've ever seen take a TRX to the dunes has also pushed on that skid plate, so I was kind of called it. Maybe I jinxed myself, but yeah, we pushed on the skid plate. Luckily, I've got a buddy with an extra one, so I can just throw that on there and the truck will be just fine again. And that's what it's for. It's a skid plate to protect the frame and everything else. So that's what it did. And other than just the sand cleanup, that I'll probably be cleaning sand out of this thing for the rest of my life, it was a good day. The Jeep, Jesse's Jeep, did amazing out here. We had fun with it. We drove kind of everywhere. We took the TRX. So other than just hurting my pride, high centering this thing on the dunes again, I should have some pictures. I was a bad YouTuber, did not get any video of it because it was kind of a dire situation. Stuck up on top of the dune, 100-mile-an-hour winds, sand going everywhere. Jesse and I trying to unbury the truck, and it didn't go well. Luckily, side-by-side came by, strapped us, pulled us right off. It was no big deal, but for a while there, we were thinking we were gonna be living on the desert and gonna be trying to ration water, and it was gonna be a whole ordeal, but we got the truck off the dune, and here we are. So we're gonna air these tires up, we're gonna get back on the road, get home, and it was an interesting trip. So guys, thanks for coming along on a TRX adventure, and guys, as always, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time. Yeah, we can.
Just out here on the flat sections. Maybe go out there a long ways and let's go this way. Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh my God. Oh God, missed it. Oh my God.
I know it. The depth perception of the distance is heart-wrenching. Thank you.
Uh-oh, yours sounds bad.
Oh yeah.
Motor?